them opinions, girl, is gonna have you tweaking. Lock in on them facts. Welcome back to another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show, and I'm so thankful. God is good that you decided to come back for more. So, what's up? What? I think I might have hit that low key. Basic, look, my hair out again. Another b-ball game, another day, another dollar. Y'all, this week, I ain't gonna cap to you.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. I'm tired, man. But you know what? It really stemmed from, I'm in my regimen, I'm in my routine. Usually after game days, I find it really hard to go to sleep. So then I'm up talking on the phone, but then also, I stepped out for a little bit and it just messed up my flow. So like when I woke up, I think, was it Monday I woke up, I was like, let me get a few shut-eye. Like I did all the things I need to do, but I finished early and I said, just close your eyes for like 20 minutes. And then I did it again today because today's Tuesday. So I don't know. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on. They say like, you stay up late, you really don't feel it to, a couple days later, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, bro. But still, gotta get it in. Gotta do what it needs to do. Gotta make it shake. Word to Larry June, stay consistent. That's my song of the week. That's my song of the week. That's my song of the day. Because today, y'all, when I went to the gym, I was up in there like, when your eyes just be so tired. And I hope my eyes don't look that tired, but your eyes just feel heavy. And the song Consistent came on. He was like, good job, Larry. He's like, you gotta, what did he say? You gotta trust your dope, stay consistent. And I'm like, come on, man, stay consistent. You gotta believe in the beauty of your dreams. Stay consistent. So even though I'm tired, trying to stay consistent in all areas and facets of life. Like he'd be like, keep going, Larry, stay consistent. And I'd be like, I'm Larry. Larry is me, even though I'm Kai. But when the music playing, he said, good job, Larry. I'd be like, yep, that's me. I'm Larry right now. Come on, Larry, keep going. Stay consistent. All right, y'all, so this week, I want to talk about feelings. I want to talk about emotions in comparison to the brain and being logical or analytical, right? I know we hear a lot of times like women in general are more emotional. I feel like when I look at myself in life, I have moved more. In the past, I feel like. In the past, I moved more through emotion. So when I'm thinking about like debates and arguments or discussions, a lot of times that could stem through my emotions. I remember, this is a short story, but I remember in high school, we used to wear togas for like, when you're senior, it's like senior day, seniors wear togas. And it was like the rise of like Black Lives Matter, and me and my BSU, Black Student Union, we decided to wear black togas. And the uproar because we decided to stand on something, fall for nothing, and wear black togas. So there was all this backlash and stuff like this. And back in the day, we was really about that action in high school. And I'm usually the calmer one, but I had some goons with me who's, ready to get down with the get down. And it was real. Now, not all the time, but at this point, it was giving racial war within high school. I don't know. And But it was more than just the black token. It's like we was really on our Black Power, Black Panther-ish. Like we was really about it. We was really standing for real. So shout out to all them folks back in the day, because if you know, you know. And we was getting into it with these people. We was getting into it. Then we got parents commenting on Instagram and Facebook talking about us as kids. Mind you, doing all this stuff. Then we got beef in the hallways. One of my goons, they was ready to fight the girl on site. They giving us looks and stuff. It just was like, oh my god. So the point is, which I could get more into that to another time. But the point is, we was moving through emotion, and I don't think, which is not bad. I don't think, even though we were going back through the drawing board and like trying to be logistical with the way we move things and analytical, I think a lot of our actions were stemmed through emotions after we received like backlash and people was coming after us. It was like, okay, you want to come at us, we'll come at you type energy. Like, if you want to be over there, we'll be over here, but you're not going to do nothing about it, because if you are, then we'll do something about it type energy. We were straight emotion, straight like, okay, if it has to go down, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guarantee you're going down. Meet me in the train, it's going, no, for real. So that's just, I didn't mean to tell that story, but it really popped up as far as like moving a lot through emotions. And I was like in high school, and we were all in high school where we were passionate about certain causes, you know, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff, to where we were using our voices, but I feel it was driven mostly through emotion, at least for me, if that makes sense. Whereas, you know, well, I just felt like I was like about that action and ready to take a stand for something, and was tired of, you know, and I was already the person who seemed like everybody knew. So I just was like, okay, then we finna do this. And then as I carried on and like other discussions, not considering race, but a lot of times, if we're keeping it a buck, a lot of times with me, when it comes to like those, you know, those subjects about race, gender, socioeconomic status, I can't even think of the word demographics. A lot of times in those debates, discussions, I would be moved mostly through emotion. Oftentimes where it's like, I'm getting so warm and upset right now that I do not want to speak anymore. Like, I'm getting angry. I can't speak anymore. I can't have a regular conversation and hear you out because I'm mad, because no, the answer is no. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's where I think for me, the lines are blurred. They start to blur because I'm not able to do the back and forth. I'm not able to hear you out because all I'm hearing, I heard you say one thing that was, you know, fucked up or stupid, didn't make sense. Why are you talking to me like that? Your tone's off. You're coming at me. And immediately I'm just emotion. So yeah, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about moving through emotion and then being able to transition, not through emotion. I'm not saying emotions is bad. I'm not saying emotion is bad, but I feel like for me, I'm learning how to be more in like later on, in the past 2 years, probably 2 years. So since I graduated college, trying to not just move through emotion. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at the, you know, the differences and the advantages. And I was talking about it through like demographics and debates and stuff, but I feel like my stories have more to do with friendships / whatever ships, because we have a tendency in relationships, romantic, friendly, parental, child, whatever type of relationship, to do that as well. I think, I feel like for myself, like if a partner or if a friend, or if my parent, or if my sibling made me upset, I'm ready to be on go, or I'm ready to be silent, honestly. I'm ready to be silent because I'm emotional about it and I know I can't talk. And as we all know, I associate the yelling and wanting to go off as really negative, so I would rather mute it. So let's get into it. So what happened was my fault. The intro was a little bit long. I went a little too far. But here's the story. And it all got this story / stories, I guess, all have to do with this one, I guess you call him friend. I don't know, this friend. And friend, if you're not watching this, not too much on me. Not too much on me, friend. But friend, newly found friend, and we discussing demographics. We talking debates. We talking, like getting to know you questions, but not like getting to know you questions where it comes to what's your favorite color? You know what I'm saying? Not those types, but really like we're digging. So I don't know what type of energy I give or what, but basically the question had to do, I don't know the exact question, but the question was surrounding LGBTQIA plus people. And me, I'm on the side of like, do you boo boo? Like, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, do you boo boo? It's not me. It's none of my business type vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I had also been having debates with other people within this year as well. Matter of fact, no. Let me rewind fast forward. But because of this conversation with this friend, he was able to help me have conversations with future friends about LGBTQIA plus people. So I tell you, I'm on the side of do you boo boo? Why does it matter to you? Type shit. And he was like, oh, I've been waiting to ask you this question. And I'm like, why you been waiting to ask me this question? Because apparently I give the energy like I'm ready to debate. Like, what are you talking about? Like, like I guess I give the energy like that. So he is saying his side, which is I wouldn't say totally opposite, but he's dragging a little bit for me. For me, it's like, okay, not too much. Like, not too much. I don't remember the specifics, but I know it was opposite of what I felt. Immediately emotional. I'm getting warm. This is in conflict. I want to say Nina was around. Yeah, I think she was visiting me during the time this was happening. And I'm like, oh no. Mind you, this is a newfound friend. So I'm ready to... So we're getting into this debate and I'm ready to cut the whole thing off. Ooh, I just pulled my hair. I'm ready to cut it off. Cut it off. We don't need to be friends anymore. I'm heated. And I'm like going off to Nina. I'm like, is he fucking serious? Like, I'm heated. Dude isn't heated. He's fine. This is just a regular conversation. Get to know him. But mind you, it's also through text. Also, I think we were like, because obviously I'm long distance, I think there was like maybe videos involved, but I couldn't. So I'm getting mute and I'm getting really warm. I'm getting like I said, I'm ready to cut it all. Cut it all. I'm ready to beat the bit. Cut the whole thing. Just cut it. Because what are you saying and what are you doing? And if this is what you believe, then I guess you need to go. Like, y'all, I was so mad. And it was making me more mad that dude wasn't mad either. He wasn't mad. He was just like, this was just like a normal combo. But I'm mad because I'm passionate about it. And people could do them and it doesn't matter to you. Why is it, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that side and I'm standing on that side. I'm standing firm. Now, when I'm having discussions about a lot of things, there are things that I could be swayed and I could be like, oh, I see your point. That makes sense. But some stuff, that really gets me emotional, for instance, this topic, I'm like, no. So then he chilling, still having the normal conversation. It's logical from him. It's not even emotionally based. He's not even thinking, oh, she's finna get cut. That's not where his mind's going at all. But my mind is. So immediately I'm firing off questions. I'm like, so is this what you really think? Why would you say it this way? I don't even know the types of questions, but I send question after question after question after question. This man gonna say to me, he gonna say,
no, why you not saying your side? I need you to say your side. Now you're getting all quiet. I'm not answering nothing else until you tell me how you really feel. Until you are able to like basically tell me until you're able to communicate like your side of the discussion. Don't ask me no more questions.
excuse me, sir. Excuse me. But knowing me, I was like, okay. Okay. He low key ate me up right there by saying that. But because I was in an emotional place, I wasn't even able to communicate. So I just had to pause. And he started bringing up like, it's not about being emotional. Like, we're just having a conversation. Like, has nothing to do that. But you know, this and that. And I'm like, don't. So I'm mad. But I stopped firing the questions. And he's like, no, how do you feel? Mind you, this is about LGBTQIA plus demographic. This is the conversation we're having. So I'm able to communicate after a while, but it takes me a while to process it because it's making me mad. I'm passionate about it. I'm like, boy, be for real. Like, be so serious right now. To add the cherry on top, because I think I had come down from super emotions, but still emotional about it. Because I think the emotion and passionate go hand in hand. So, and that's what drives like good discussion as well. Good discourse, good debates. There has to be a level of passion in there. But what I'm learning is that there needs to be a bit of a balance as well. So we're going through it. I come down from heightened emotion of upsetness. Come down still, you can still get me there. I could still, you know what I'm saying? I could still go back up. I think I responded, we continue. We're not agreeing. At this point, because the whole like circles, I think I might have been like, okay, we're gonna agree to disagree at this point because because I don't agree. And he's not agreeing with me, but I feel like he's also trying to like strong arm me. That's how I was feeling. And I feel like I communicated that. I'm like, are you trying to make me change my opinion? Because I'm not. And then he was like, no, like I'm not. I'm just saying. Facts over opinions. Facts over opinions. Now that, word to my Chicago teammate, Brittany, that blew me for real. That blew me. Because what do you mean facts over opinions? What? What? So he tells me facts over opinions, right? In a moment, I'm mad. I'm mad because I am emotional in this, but also it's like, are you trying to dismiss me, sir? Are you trying to dismiss me in this debate by saying facts over opinions? But then as he discussed it, it was like, you know, basically just trying to give me the perspective of not, you know, talking solely through emotion, and that this wasn't a fight, because that's what I'd be doing. I'd be equivalent. I'd be like, so this is a fight? Like, we're having a fight? And it's like, no, we're not having a fight. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll jump there. It's a fight. And also, so one, it felt like he was trying to dismiss. That's how I felt. And two, I'm not gonna lie, it's because I felt like he low-key ate me up. Like he low-key had a point where I'm like, OMG, like, are you telling? I think you might be low-key right, but like I'm up too emotional right now to be in the place to be like, all right, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I don't got it right now. So I was still mad, even though now I've come down enough to see that perspective, like facts over opinions. Now, when it came to the debate, I still wasn't on his side. But when it came to discussing being solely emotional based versus having both of them, I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So then after I like had taken some time and like really had come down, I was able to acknowledge and take ownership and say, I was moving solely through emotion and I can see your perspective. But during the moment, no, I wasn't able to see that. But when he said facts over opinions, I said, okay. And then I eventually used it later back against him because I'm gonna do you like you do me, okay? So remember when I said we having a discussion, we having a debate, and I was ready to cut the whole friendship because we just started and I was like, it's not even like, we're not even that deep anyway. We could cut the whole thing. And this leads me to say that at times I can be a jumper, a leaper, if you will. I might have PR'd in the long jump, the triple jump, the high jump. By the way, I was ready to just cut it off rip. I also, as you have gotten to know, I'm a storyteller. I'm very creative. And at times I can put things, person, place, or things, nouns, into places that maybe they should or should not be. So I create scenarios in my head. So when I'm having this debate with him, I'm like, oh, we're not friends. We don't see everything the same. Like, he's this, he's that. Like, I've done it with my friendships. Oh, this, and that. Done it with my siblings. Oh, da, da, da. Jump. The mind is a trickster. Who said that? That's in Wale's song. Is it like Seinfeld? Somebody said that. But yeah, so I love to create scenarios and images and pictures of things. So much so at times that I can be delusional. I could be dragging it. I could just be doing too much. I'm doing too much. A lot of times I'd be like, I have one little argument. I'm like, oh, we're not friends anymore. This is over. Da, da, da. Oh, I'm never going to talk to them again. Oh, they got me messed up. Da, 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 da. Because that's what my brain be doing. Just jumping. Just being emotional in the moment. And then I'm able to come down. I'll be like, girl, you is doing too much. You is doing too much. Like, you're dragging it. So when I'm thinking about that, it's like, let's think about the facts here of the friendship versus the opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like what or like the Tyler Perry Why Did I Get Married? Janet Jackson's character, she gonna say, I need you girls to be big girls and come and make a list. And if he does all the good things, you better go back to your man and apologize. So they remember they had to make a list with all the good things he's ever done and all the bad things he's ever done. And she's like, if that bad what outweighs the good, then you just, you gotta reevaluate and really think about how to work through it. But if that good outweighs the bad, you too. And they was like, but we don't want to be Patty. That was her name. We don't want to be big little girls, Patty. We want to be little ones. Like, I don't want to apologize to my man. Anyways, point being, they might have wanted to live into their delusions instead of, think about the facts over the opinions that we may create. And what's so crazy is that when it comes to my friends or the fam or certain, the people that are in close proximity to me, and they be doing some dumb shit or making up scenarios in their head or feeling this way, I feel like I be mean and I be like, boy, be for real. Girl, be for real. Like, let's really think about it here. He don't like you. She don't like you. But they're acting like this, so they need to get cut. We can cut them quick over here. That's the energy I be giving. And then I'll be like, okay, you need to chill, like, just be quiet. Don't say too much. But then when it comes to me, where all that go? Where does all that go? I just go back and forth. Sometimes it's not like I be doing too much delusion, but there are times where I'll be like, okay, I'm ready to cut. I will cut quicker than, being delusional. But if I steep into the delulu, I might be there for a little while. I might have to get knocked on the noggin a little bit. But that's just so crazy because when it comes to friends, I'd be like, be so serious right now. Like, what are you saying? And then when it's my turn, I'd be like, maybe. Or, they can get cut. And everybody's like, Kai, like, come on, chill. That vibe. Yeah, so I'd be tweaking either way at times. But then I think it also stems from me. Like, overall, if we're being completely honest, I'm a lover girl at heart. Romantically, friendships, all that. I'm a lover girl at heart. But I just got like this like stoic demeanor at times. You know what I'm saying? Like I want love. I want to give love. I want to receive love. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. But it'd be hard. It'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'd rather be, which is bad. I'd rather just be, a cut or delulu. And speaking of me being a lover girl and placing people in roles, they may or may not, should be in it. I got another story. Same person. Yeah, I think I got another episode about God answering prayers, and I might retell this story, but y'all, the girls that get it. When you got a little friend or whatever, and y'all fall out. Because I don't think my friend would say we fell out, even though I would say that. But am I being emotional? I don't know. When you start to go through a little rabbit hole of like going down through all the messages or all the videos and all the old pictures and that y'all used to have when y'all was going back and forth, because it make you feel good. It make you feel good, but it also like leads you to delusion, and you're also acting solely in your emotions. In those scenarios. So I had been having a repeated offense of doing this with this certain friend that I don't really talk to anymore. And I was like doing it over and over again. And I'm like, it was such a great time. Like, oh my God, like we were just such a vibe, like same stuff, making me feel better, right? I think the year's gonna be up or something. And I was like, you know what, girl? I'ma just do this for like a couple more times and then I'm gonna delete everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do it a couple more times. But when you get in the new year, like there's none of this. We're not doing this anymore. Enough. Okay, girl? Like cut yourself off. Cut it. We're going cold turkey. I'm not weaning myself off. We're just not doing it anymore. Right? So I'm in my repeated offense. And I'm going through the messages. I was gonna go through all the stuff. Yeah. And you could be doing this for hours. So I was going through it, right? And I'm scrolling, I'm hee here and there, oh, vibes. Yeah. I'm scrolling. Because we're in the emotions, we're in the feelings. I'm scrolling. And I get to a message and it says, facts over opinions. It says facts over opinions. Y'all, be so for real. So to me, that was a word. Mind you, I've been getting the feels, getting the refills, creating the scenarios like, oh, what if, this, and that. And then I see facts over opinions again, and everything just whoosh, washes off of me. Everything just washes off of me. That is the Lord. That was the Lord sending me a word like, girl, be for real, okay? Be so for real. So, I see facts over opinions. Whole demeanor changes. Nothing's hee-hee, nothing's cute anymore. What do I do? Delete everything. I just said, facts over opinions. Delete whole text thread. Delete all the videos. Delete all the photos. We're done. So I was giving myself a little timeline to be delusional a little bit longer. But I seen facts over opinions in the text thread. And in that moment, I said, no more. No more. What? If that wasn't a word from God, I don't know what is. Because, no. It was like I was feeding the feelings, the emotions, and then immediately facts over opinions. I said, girl, you're tripping. You're tweaking. Delete, 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 delete. And it was just really, it was a turning point for me. I feel like the Lord was saying, like, I know he wouldn't cuss at me, but sometimes I feel like he is cussing at me. He's like, bitch, be for real. Like, be for real. And that was the word in that moment. So I literally started doing, like Patty told Angela, a chart, facts over opinions in my head. I didn't write it out. It was too late at this point. But it was like, opinions. Y'all be so good together. Y'all was really cool best friends. Like, this could, would, or should. Those are the types of things. But the facts, bitch. The facts? Has he reached out to you in however many months? Oh, okay. Has he tried to be your friend? Oh, okay. Are you looking through old stuff because there's nothing to look at now? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What did he actually say to you versus what you think? Oh, okay. So it was really like facts over opinions, bitch. Facts over opinions. Stand up. Stand up. And that was that, big dog. That was that. So now what? That man, I want to say indirectly, because I don't know if he was actually doing it on purpose, taught me to be fucking for real. And also to not just communicate solely through my emotions. And what I was going to say in the beginning, which I'll bring it back around. After that with him, he said facts over opinions. I had the whole debate with him. Then I was having a debate again with some other folks. I don't know why it's always about the demographics. But this time it was still about LGBTQIA+. And they were saying the opposite of how I am, and they're from a different area as well. And the dude gonna say, "What? Are you gay or something?" And I said, "I gotta be gay to stand up for for what's like right." And no, I'm not gay. I'm just telling it like it is. Like what? That's it. That's it. So I was able to move forward because in those future discussions. Similar topic, it was like I probably would have got mad and be like, okay, y'all are tripping. But I didn't get mad. We was able to talk it out and I'm like, okay, I hear your perspective. I was able to maneuver it a little bit better. You feel me? I was able to do it. So now that man indirectly taught me how to communicate a little bit better. And it's also fluctuated through different areas where it's like everything ain't gonna trip me up. I like to say I'm very even-keeled in general, but if something triggers me, then that's when I'm like, Oh, okay. But now I'm like, you know what? I don't need to jump there just yet. You know what I'm saying? Really think about it from a different angle. Hear them out. Like, I've been able to hear people out from their perspective more, even if I don't agree. Like, I don't shut them down automatically. Whereas in the past, you're cut and you're shut. We're locking it up. All of the above. Another thing I learned, girl, your opinions will have you bent out of shape. Have you in your own feelings. Because the facts then already told you what it was and what it is. But your opinions got you tripping, big dog. They got you tripping. So that's another thing I learned from the scenario. It's like, opinions be cool. They're not always bad, but especially when it comes to, what could be and what should be and what would be, them opinions, girl, is gonna have you tweaking, lock in on them facts in that moment. Get like Patty and put in all the good that's ever been done versus all the bad that they've ever done. Like Patty said, like Dr. Patty. Perfect Patty messed up. So yeah, now we're, like I said, we're working through the balance of the emotions versus the analytical versus the logistics. Sometimes emotions may be needed a little bit more than the logistical side and vice versa. But just know when I'm having a debate with somebody, I'm not ready to be on go or fight mode immediately every time now, because we're getting better. We're learning. So we have the last segment. So I have a question. Today I got 3. 1, do you lean more into the emotional side or the analytical, logistical side? And as you can see, I lean more into the emotions. And despite what they say, because people say women do tend to lean more in their emotions, which I think can be true, but I do think there are some women who are more analytical and it just doesn't always fit. You don't always fit the type. You know what I'm saying? So let me know. Number 2, are you Delulu? Are you delusional? Are you delusional in real life? Are you delusional all the time? Are you only delusional some of the time? Are there certain things that make you more delusional than others? Let me know. How delusional are you? And third and final question, what has someone taught you indirectly without realizing it? Because God, the Lord, always teaching me stuff, either directly or indirectly, but he know it. He know it. You know what I'm saying? You got parents teach you lessons indirectly. They say people usually teach you through their actions. Sometimes it could be through words. So let me know. Let me know. Just let me know. And yeah, that's the end of it. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming back to another episode. This has been another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show. And I hope y'all bring your asses back for more. Get it.